These 4 questions involve identifying the gradient, the intercept, and the equation for a straight line. The form we use is y equals mx plus c. Y is a singular term on the left-hand side here. X is multiplied by m, and m is the notation we use for the gradient. No idea why it's m. And plus c is the intercept. Again, no idea why it's c, but the intercept is where we cross the y-axis. Let's see this in practice. So question 1 here, it says a line has equation y equals 3x plus 4. Write down the gradient of the line. Now the equation is in the form that we want, y equals mx plus c, something times x plus a number. The number multiplying x is the gradient, so the gradient is simply 3. The intercept is the number added on to the x term. Here the number added on is plus 4, so the gradient for the line is 4. In this question we're given the line and we're asked to write down the equation. So the form for the equation is y equals mx plus c. C is the intercept. C is this point here where we cross the y-axis, so we know that c will equal 1. The gradient is most easily found by constructing a triangle on our line and taking measurements. So the height of the triangle here is 2. It goes from 3 up to 5. So that is a distance of 2. And the base of my triangle is a length 1 because it goes from 1 to 2. So that's a difference of 1. So the gradient is then found by doing the rise over the run, also known as the change in y over change in x. The rise is 2, the run is 1, 2 divided by 1 is 2, so m, the gradient, is equal to 2. So the equation of the line will be y equals 2x plus 1. The 1 is the intercept from here, and the 2 comes from the gradient here. In this one we have another line, but the slight difference here is the scale on the axes. The scale on this axis just goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so each square is worth 1. But note on this axis going on the y-axis here, the scale goes up in 2, so it goes 2, 4, 6, 8. If you don't notice that, you will get the question wrong. Now the intercept is here, so that's c, so c is equal to 4. You can just read that straight off. It cuts the y-axis at 4. I'm going to construct my triangle. You need to take it so you can actually take readings very clearly. So I'm going to go here and here. This looks pretty good. Now, the rise on this, we're going from 8 to 12. That is a distance of 4. Common mistake would be just counting the squares. You need to count the distance according to the scale. Now, the distance here is going from 1 to 2, so that is a distance of 1, so we have different scale on each one. So what we have here is that m, which is the gradient, is equal to the rise divided by the run, which is 4 divided by 1, and 4 divided by 1 is equal to 4. So our gradient is 4, our intercept is 4, so our equation is y equals 4x plus 4. And finally, we have another line. This time the line is going in a different direction. This time we would say, in English we read from left to right, so we look at the line going from left to right. And as you go from left to right, the line is going down. So note that this is a negative gradient. So whatever we have for our gradient, it will be minus. So our intercept is this point here, where it cuts the y-axis. So c is equal to negative 1. Now I'm going to construct my triangle. I'm going to construct my triangle here. My triangle is going from 3 to 1, so that is a height of 2. And my run on my triangle here, the base of my triangle here, goes from negative 1 to negative 2, so that is a distance of 1. Don't worry about making it negative, just call it 1. So my m will be equal to rise over run, which is 2 divided by 1, which makes 2. but we have a negative gradient, so m will equal negative 2. So the equation of my line then, in the format of y equals mx plus c, is equal to y equals to negative 2x minus 1.